Hello, welcome to Physical Hazards Control. I'm Robert Pule, your instructor. This is just a short note here to kind of let you guys know what's going on in this class and how it's going to go. So I'm going to share it here and we're going to go through this. This won't take long. All right, this class is called Physical Hazards Controls or Physical Hazards Control or Physical Hazard Controls. I don't know which is right, to be honest with you. The book is that OSHA General Industry Regulations and Standards, that big book, one required for Mrs. McConnell's class. And secret about these books are, it's pretty smart. They put them out every year and they're like $250, $300. I don't know how much they are. But if you buy last year's, they're way cheaper. And that's what we do. And that makes sense because it really doesn't change all that much. The book will be instrumental in this class because that's your book. When the assignment is to read part of it, read it. It's not easy to read. And so we'll go over some of it in class. We'll go over actually a lot of it in class, but read it. You'll have to be reading OSHA standards if you're going to be in the safety field, just the way it is. You can also access standards online at www.osha.gov. I find it much easier to enter the standard number in Google as the OSHA search capabilities are pathetic. You type a standard in OSHA and they start with a bunch of junk in there. You want the exact standard, but Google will get it to you quicker. Generally, I think the books are easy to read, but I'm an old guy who's used to books, so you can do it however you want to do it. What to expect, this course won't be easy. You'll learn what physical hazards exist in the workplace. And you already have a pretty good idea, but you'll learn some other stuff. There'll be some gory pictures, not to offend anybody, but to make the point that unchecked workplace hazards can lead to tragedy. You will learn what can be done to control those hazards and a path to follow to implement those controls. So scientific method here. When completed, you'll be very familiar with some OSHA standards, such as machine guarding, control of hazardous energy, lockout, tagout, confined spaces, hearing conservation, ladders, walking, working surfaces, powered industrial trucks, a lot of those things that help us keep safe. OSHA standards are very important to a safety professional. Most people, including management, especially management, have an idea about OSHA standards, but don't know them very well. They'll misinterpret them at times, and they will definitely come to you for help and expect you to know them and misinterpret them usually to their advantage because they don't want to shut the line down or something like that, or they don't want to pay for something, but they will usually misinterpret them and not on the side of safety. We'll start with some general information regarding OSHA. So I hope you've looked at my introduction, but you may have seen it before, but you're going to see it again. We'll discuss control theory and some control practical information. And we'll look at what's a physical hazard. We'll delve into OSHA regulations that are intended to control specific physical hazards, such as ladders, walking, working surfaces, lockout, tagout, confined space, kind of things we talked about, a lot of things we talked about, and others too. And what are they there for? They are actually controls. You will get information in classes you won't get in any other class. What other class you have that actually has laws, except maybe some Mrs. McConnell's class, that aren't specifically law classes, that has regulations though as their textbook. So much of it will be vital to your day-to-day functions as a safety professional. And even if you don't start off as a safety professional, but as a supervisor, your safety background will give you a big heads up in safety. Don't take shortcuts or try just to pass the test. If you do that instead of learning it, it'll come back to haunt you later on. Trust me on this. In other words, don't just read the information, read the book, do the work, and don't just try to pass the tests. That's it. Welcome. Looking forward to this whole semester. And I'd say good luck to you, but there's no luck involved here. Do the work and you'll do fine.